because you're not as fascinating as I know you can be. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You gotta be alive and exciting. You gotta be that guy. Did you say that you're a bartender? Is that what you do on the side? You work at a club?
Serving job, yeah.
It's a serving job. So when you're serving people, you gotta turn, you know, if you wanna get a good tip, you know, and there's some cute, or even if you wanna like talk to somebody, you know, you gotta be alive and fun, and
Yeah.
you gotta be the life of the party.
Oh, yeah.
And so, I mean, so, you know, and that's just to get a tip. Here, it's because it's the most beautiful woman in the world, that you've never seen anything like this. And furthermore, one of the reasons you have to bring this to the scene is because you gotta be so unbelievably fascinating that I believe her when she says, because I like you so much.
Yeah.
If you're just sort of your typical guy, it's not gonna happen. And you gotta be the exception. You gotta be the one that is a leading man who can act.
Yeah.
And go against type. You understand?
Yeah.
You gotta go against the grain of being the leading man. You gotta find the playfulness of him.
Yeah.
And you gotta be not so comfortable, Marissa, with even talking. Because then, when you say that line, at the end, when you say that line, because I like you so much, it's really hard to say. That's why you always have to think about acting a scene like you're creating a puzzle for the audience to solve, and you don't give them the answer. It's like pushing one button to evoke thought. That's your goal.
Yeah.
So if you play it like I'm the romantic guy, you're not giving me anything to wonder about. If you just play, you know, pure nervousness, and you don't have the side of you that's trying to be charming on top of it, then I don't get to figure things out. Like, is she nervous? I think she's really nervous. I think she really likes him, instead of, you know, obvious she likes him. So just try it from the top and bring the charm and the fun and the playful. And don't be so comfortable. I want you to be nervous, right?
Good morning. I was kind of loud there, sorry.
Not at all. It was fascinating.
What's fascinating about it?
Happy. So
Something
you gotta
lighter.
get, what's that?
He has to say it lighter, like, oh.
Right,
it
it's
was-
playful,
it was fascinating.
fun. And you were doing great. I was like, oh my God, you got the note.
Yeah.
So the good thing is that you're recognizing it.
Oh, for sure.
So when you feel that slip, you need to learn how to get out of that swamp.
Yeah.
And you can do it because you just did it on the first two lines. So you gotta think about, how did I do that? And this is when Don was talking about, we can duplicate the preparation, not the performance. And that applies to this completely. If you get to a certain place that you're doing good work, think about how I got there. You know, what did I do? Whenever I shoot something, whenever I have an audition, I have a set regiment of what I do because I know it's gonna bring out my best work. That was much better, but I need you more nervous. Oh my God, he's looking at me.
Good.
You know, remember, before he even talks to you, you've already noticed him.
Yeah.
And like he's sitting here and you're writing, and it's almost like I just don't wanna get caught looking at him, and
Yeah.
I don't even think you're aware of what you're writing. You're probably just writing words so you don't like, you know,
Yeah.
does that make sense?
Yeah.
So when he looks at you and you see this great smile, it's like, oh my God.